Once in a while, a truly remarkable TV show comes on air. The Twilight Zone, The Wire, and of course Australia's Married at First Sight. I don't normally watch it because at the end of it you're like, okay, I've learnt nothing and I really feel like KFC. But Matt has queued up a clip for me and we're going to see where it goes from there. Is it going to be someone saying, "You don't have my back" for 5 minutes? Yes, that's exactly what it's going to be. Already, 0.5 of a second in, some scary dugong woman just coming into show going, "Oh, mate."
Do you okay? No, not really. I feel like I've missed a very vital part of this story. So Hardy's partner looked directly at Mick and I
don't know why this is a trend with chicks from minor cities in this country, like Gosford, Port Augusta. All of them have really long nails that make them look like that God Emperor in 300. It's kind of scary hearing that. Don't really feel like having sex with something that looks like Predator.
And was like, oh, that's so fake. What's so fake? Mick and I. Coming into the dinner party, I did hear Mike say, that's so fake.
I don't know if Married at First Sight knows that there's a woman in the country that doesn't have lips that look like this. Is it possible for one of them to have just a little less collagen so their entire vocabulary has like this coming out of that? Sausages for lips. That's what they have. It's just like they walked in there and instead of getting collagen, they went, no, just go down to Coles and get a 2-pack. It'll be cheaper.
You're so fake. It was something along those lines. It was directed straight at me. I'm not going to just sleep on it. Like, I'm not going to let this go.
When did this trend come in? Why do women think that men want to date helium balloons?
Can we have a conversation with you?
Yeah. She didn't want to hear me. I said I agree with you. Okay.
Damn, haven't met this guy before, but purely by the fact that he has a bald head, he's either going to be extremely chill or extremely angry. There's no middle ground when it comes to bald-headed men. They're either the Dalai Lama or that guy from The Shield.
I have to tell you, I'm a little put out with...
Everyone thinks that there's one accent in Australia, and it's nowhere near as diverse as England, but there is definitely two. There's the broad Australian accent, which is what I have, and then there's ex-managers at sports school that all have this voice. I have to tell you something. I've seen you standing around doing nothing, and can you just make it look like you're busy? Thanks, sweetie.
Comment that was made earlier on.
About what?
You sort of looked straight at me.
Yo. Sorry, I could do that better. Yo. That's how they think you was spelled. Y-U-E-R-U, I think. Yuri. Jesus! She's dating the perfect amalgamation of Hamish Blake and Andy Lee. Uh-oh. I'm in a bit of trouble. Hamish, listen to it. Okay, sorry, go ahead.
And you were like, you used to, like, oh, that's so fake.
What? No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
You did.
No, I didn't.
You did.
How are these people adults? I don't know how old she is. She looks like she's anything between 18 and 37. This guy, I'm guessing, is probably 42. Surely your communicative skills are a little more advanced by the time you're 18 than, yes you did, no I didn't, yes you did, no I didn't, yes you did, no I didn't. I don't see any new ground getting covered here, guys.
I'm sorry, what?
No, you definitely did.
Sweetheart, you're wrong about that. I'll tell you what. There's nothing about you that looks fake to me. Okay?
That is a brilliant shot. That is the editor having his comeuppance on Channel 9. That's for hiring me, dorks. Straight to a shot of sweetheart. There is nothing fake about you.
I look at you and I don't see a fake girl. I see a pretty blonde girl. See them all the time. You seem lovely. Why would I make a criticism like that about you?
I'm not really too sure, which is why I brought you over.
Oh, this is confrontational.
Absolutely.
Jess is hauling him in.
See, that's what the experts are paid for, to say exactly what is happening with no insight whatsoever. I don't know, I've never been to a marriage counsellor, but are they that bad? Are you just going there and they go like, I don't like the fact that she's always angry at me. Well, I don't like the fact that he's annoying. Okay, so what I'm hearing is you think he's annoying. That's exactly what's happening here. Hey, they seem to be angry. Also, can the male host of the ABC morning show not moonlight as a marriage counsellor?
What we're seeing with Jessica is she's taken this one small issue and blown it way out of proportion.
I definitely didn't say it. Maybe you've misunderstood what I've said.
Yeah, you know what? And perhaps, and
He sounds like Andy Lee too.
I'm loving how he's picking up now, babe.
And Mick's just sitting beside
Yes.
Mike right now, and he's not saying anything.
God, I really don't understand why Love Island got so few views and this one gets so much. This is the part of a relationship that sucks from day dot. They just went straight to being married. It's all about the flirtation and being naked, but they just went to a bunch of sad people sitting at a dinner party complaining about how much they hate their partners.
Can you give me the context in which I said it?
Alright, should I draw like a diagram of where we were?
Diagram. What did I say? What were the words?
That's so fake. And you looked directly at me as you said it.
That is so good. That is her Lee Sales gotcha question moment. Hi. And you look at me directly when you said it.
My opinion of you is a high one. Perhaps you heard me say something
Perhaps I have.
what I mean? That's all.
Perhaps I have, got it out of context.
And perhaps the real dynamic here is she doesn't want to have sex with Hamish and Andy combined. Both of those guys are attractive in their own right, but just together, they look like a chicken. She clearly wants to fuck the bald guy. That's all this conversation is about. Why don't the marriage counsellors point that out? How do you have a degree and not know this?
Yeah, well, I don't want you to be there be a misunderstanding out there. I'm glad we've solved this.
Let's stand up and have a cuddle.
See?
I didn't hear it, but
Yeah, of course she doesn't hear it, honey.
Look at that. The vitriolic hatred towards Hamish and Andy. But going straight in for the angry bald guy from The Shield. And I bet you it's going to be one of those creepy gym teacher hugging a hot chick in year 12 too long of a cuddle. Look at this.
Let's hug it out. Come on. Please don't take anything away from it.
Yeah,
talk.
she did want to back
Good
away.
talk.
There it is. Point it out. Are you worth a grain of salt, you charlatan experts?
I love how you stood up for me there, babe. Thanks.
I didn't hear it though. I didn't hear it. I can't bloody stand up for anything if I didn't hear it.
Channel 9 has its finger on the pulse of what people who live in Impala homes want. Because it goes straight from a current affair, which is just half an hour of, oh my God, I can't believe electricity prices are higher than what they were in the 80s. And then it goes straight to this. You don't have my back. I do, babe. No, you don't. Because somebody was bitching about me. Babe.
Did she hear what she heard? Did she not hear? Did he say it? What do you do? I don't know.
Oh my God, what will happen next? You know what's really sad about Marriage at First Sight? It is the Australian equivalent of Greek tragedy theatre in BC times, where you'd go to watch people who have worse lives than you and go, I'm glad I'm not that guy. But back then the tragedy was, oh jeez, this God wants me to kill either my daughter or my wife, and I've got no way out of this. Which one do I choose? Now the closest thing to that is, I just feel like you should have, stood up for me.
No, I'm not alright. I'm upset with the fact that you know how much I hate confrontation, and I've had to go and grab your friend who's like, you sit there and you have like this great banter with.
This man is a saint. I don't know how you sit there and look at her face and not laugh. She looks like one of those clowns in the Easter show that you put balls in to win a fucking inflatable elephant.
I told you I didn't hear it though.
I know, but it doesn't matter. You should still be there for me as a partner. You weren't. You sat there the whole time looking at me and looking at him like, oh, I don't know what we're talking about.
Case proven, that head movement, she has been magically brought to life from the Easter show.
I had to deal with that whole situation on my own, babe, but it's not fair. I didn't want to have to do that, and I felt like you weren't even there for me as a partner.
This show makes me feel like 40% of Australians are just those 12 characters you can get from The Sims 1. Just wandering around malls going, oh nice, discount on wedding rings at Proud.
Don't worry about it, Mick. That's what it's like all the time. Every time it comes down to something hard, you sit there and you say, I don't know what to say. Why don't you pour yourself another beer, off?
Do you think there was anyone in the country that empathised with her then? Do you think that there was just a bunch of very plastic women sitting there being like, I've been there?
Nick loves to please everybody. You know, he doesn't want to create waves.
You know what I just realised? This segment is pretty much just watching Gogglebox, isn't it? And there'll be plenty more of that to come.
That last exchange was a bit bloody embarrassing, and I don't know whether she's fishing for an argument or something. I don't know. I don't bloody know.
That man doesn't bloody know about anything except wheat, does he? God's people. This is the breakdown of Married at First Sight. Every woman that finds it hard to be in a relationship has this face constantly. And every man that finds it difficult to be in a relationship is constantly doing this. It's just, what you gotta do? Well, as always, haven't we learned so much from Married at First Sight? You know what's really sad? We actually have. We've actually learned that there are a lot of people in this world that... What are your goals in life? What are you doing? Do you know that you exist? It really feels like they're just an amoeba that is able to ingest beer. And just do what ABC Breakfast does to the ratings each week. Demolish that like button. Just absolutely blitz it. And by blitz, I mean they sometimes get more than 60,000 viewers. See you next week.
Please share and comment below. Comment.